Hello citizens of Tokusatsu Central, I am Jared Rand, and today I'm going to bring you the review of the Ultraman G DX G'd Riser. So this comes with a couple of things: the G'd Riser itself, the loading knuckle, a piece to put the loading knuckle onto your pants, and then 4 capsules. 2 Ultra capsules and 2 Monster capsules. So this is my first ever Ultraman series that I'm going to be watching in full. I know a lot about the Ultraman series, so this is probably going to be a really easy show to understand. I've known all the basics for a really long time, but I've just never gotten into any of the shows. So hopefully this will be my first chance to actually, get it. Of course, I did get the Shining Ultraman Zero capsule, but, I'm most likely not going to review that anytime soon because it's not part of the G'd Riser set, and I'm most likely just going to talk about it later because it doesn't really do much besides a new form. So, let's get right into it. So here we have this show's gimmick, the capsules. Most likely a reference to the capsule monsters from Ultra 7, because this show is, of course, for the 50th anniversary of Ultra 7. So, yeah, mostly referencing the monster capsules, but there are Ultra capsules, and I'm glad to say they all work with the G'd Riser, unlike with how Ultraman Orb didn't really have much to do with the monster capsules, and Ultraman X, or not capsules, the monster cards, and Ultraman X didn't really have much to do with the Ultraman cards. This makes a nice balance of both. So let's get right into the first capsule. Of course, the original Ultraman right here. Of course, see right there, original Ultraman. His design varied in the original few episodes. For some reason, there's a pin system down there, which I think will be used for something later in the line, because this actually uses the same sort of thing that the O's driver uses inside there. By that, it's basically a URL chip in there. But there is a sliding gimmick. You just slide this right up here, and then there's a ball of energy in the Ultraman's hand. Kind of sounds like you're lighting your lighter. That's what it sounds like to me. And then the second Ultraman that comes in this set is Ultraman Belial, or Belial. I pronounce it either way. Of course, again, this dude's got crazy hands, man. They're really long. There's the pin system on the bottom for it, so yeah, for the transformation, I recommend you keep those up. And then the monster capsules. You get Gomora, one of the most interesting designs for a Ultraman monster. Of course, because they can't hold their hands up there or over their heads. They just have a ball of light appearing right up there. But I think these are my favorites because they're in black. And black is the absence of color. And then its fusion partner, Red King, with a red light. How funny. Yeah, okay, good job. Red King is one of the weirdest monsters because it's got a really long and thick neck, yet such a small head. And I really want to see them do an SH figure arts for that guy, because it'd be so freaking funny. There's the pin system. So, yeah. Then, up next is the loading knuckle. This is what we're going to be putting the actual capsules into. As you see, there's a red system right behind there. And you're going to be holding it like this. And just one quick tip, it doesn't fit all of my fingers. It only sort of does. And the pinky's going to be really tight in there. So I just keep it out like this. So, yeah, but of course, there are 2 slots for 2 different types of capsules, but we're going to get into that later. A little bar showing how you're supposed to scan the G'd Riser across it. So, Yeah, but it doesn't you don't really need the loading knuckle, but I'm gonna use it anyway, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Also, there is a clip included so that you can attach this to your waist or your G'd buckle, I guess that's the name of it. I never really knew the name. So, yeah, you flip that up just so it stays on easier. I know that from KRX50, correcting Wong's toys. Don't. Okay, you just clip it right onto there, and yeah, gonna stay on there real easily. So let's take a look at the G'd riser itself. So here we have the G'd riser, and I'm really enjoying its actual design. Mostly red up here on the front, with some clips over here for the Ultra Zero, or the Zero Eye Neo, which is coming out next month. I'm not getting it next month, I'm getting it in September. Just to say, only Q Ranger reviews next month. Or just random reviews, because new stuff I can't buy next month because of my spending cutbacks. But as you see, there is a tube in there with a DNA strand, which is what I love about this actual toy, the DNA strand, which really makes the design much cooler. Because the whole thing about the show is that Ultraman G'd's father is Belial. So that just makes the story so much more interesting. A lot of black around the actual toy. There's a handle right here with a button. It makes a really obnoxious gear spinning noise, but it doesn't really annoy me the way the Genesis driver did in in Kamen Rider Gaim. So it's really quick. So yeah, and it can fit my fingers real easily. Just gonna annoy you guys with that one day. Of course, the back, there's the chip reader, and there's the actual on and off switch. So let's switch it on. Very nice bright white light. And so when you turn it on, there isn't any actual standby noises. So we're just gonna get right into the actual functions. So you take an Ultraman capsule. For this one, preferably, it would have to be the original Ultraman. Take Ultraman, slide it. Dang it. Dang. Just take Ultraman and slide him right into there. It does click into place. Do the same thing with Belial. Put it right into there. And then let's get on to scanning. So you press the button. I recommend, look, you see that? That's supposed to go into there. So just slide it across. It'll say Fusion Rise, and just press the button again. And then press the button again, and then scan it for a special attack. His special attack is the Wrecking Burst, shown in the first episode. It's really quiet on this toy. But, yeah, there are separate functions for this thing that one day I'm most likely going to have to do in a demo video. But let's just get right on to the Ultra Monsters. So in the show, there are actually fusion monsters, which is what really makes it cool. You can take two monsters and fuse them together. Now, there are only a few monsters so far that can do this in the show. Gomora and Red King. And then next will be Thunder Killer, which is Ace Killer and Ella King fused together. So, yeah, that title would have made so much more sense if the other one was Thunder Zarambia, but that's a different thing for another time. So, press it, And let's get to scanning. And you get it in a really cool voice that I just love. Ooh, I just love the way that sounds. And you can scan it again, once again, for a special attack. The Scarlet Shindoha. Joe Shindoha, I believe. So yeah, pretty short. I'm just gonna get right into my final thoughts, because I think you all know what I'm gonna say about this. So overall, I think the G'd Riser is a fantastic toy, with a whole crap ton of sound effects right off the bat, and a lot to do with a lot of really fun noises. Cranking that thing just feels so much fun. This can clip onto anything, or at least any sort of pants or a belt. So it really helps if you have a belt, but it does work on a normal belt strap or normal pair of pants. And it really does have a lot of style to it. So it really, in my sense, I think this is a really worth it toy. Of course, it is another line where you have to pay to play, but these aren't really that expensive. So, even with just one Ultra capsule, you have a lot to do. Each of these have their own singular noises that I will hopefully one day show off in a video. So if you scan one of these twice, then you get their signature noise. So I really do recommend this to anybody wanting to get into Ultraman G'd, or people who are already huge fans of the franchise and just want to continue to support their love for the line. And if you want to watch Ultraman G'd, you can check out Crunchyroll.com. Please, check out Crunchyroll. It's the only place that actually sells free tokusatsu and free Ultraman shows. You can watch several Ultraman shows on there, like Ultraman 80, or Ultraman Mebius, or Ultraman Max, or all of the modern day Ultraman shows are on there with English subtitles. So really, it's the best place to watch them. Please support this if you want tokusatsu in America, because this could inspire the idea for them to actually try and get more popular franchises such as Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. So if you want to support them, go to Crunchyroll.com or download their app, because it is free on the App Store. And if you want to support them as best as you can, get a premium account, because they simulcast the episodes straight from Japan a couple minutes after they've been aired with English subtitles. This is the first ever tokusatsu show that's been simulcasted with English subtitles. So please, please, please check them out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video that much, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment if you want to ask any questions about the actual toy. And I will see you guys next time with my review of the Q Tamagatai 08 Washi Voyager.